In this session, we are going to discuss what is ATM, what are the types of ATM, and difference between debit card and credit card. Okay, let's start. ATMs and types of ATMs. So, what is the full form of ATM? ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine. Teller means cashier. So, what is the definition? An automated teller machine is an electronic banking outlet that allows customers to complete basic transactions. So, ATM is an electronic banking outlet. So, ATM is an electronic banking outlet. So, which works on electronic, like artificial intelligence will be there. Electronic banking outlet that allows customers. So, ATM will allow customers to complete basic bank transactions. Complete basic transactions without the aid of a branch representative. So, in order to perform an activity or in order to utilize the services of an ATM, one don't need the assistance of a bank representative or branch representative. So without any human assistance, one can utilize ATM, branch representative or teller. Teller means cashier. Anyone with a credit card or debit card can access cash at most ATMs. So if you have any credit card or debit card, you can utilize the services of an ATM. Okay, so for here, in order to utilize the services of ATM, one need not to be a human assistance is not required. Human assistance is not required. With the debit card or credit card, you can access the ATM. Now, here we will see what is the difference between credit card and debit card in the last session. In the last slide, we will discuss what is credit card, what is debit card, and what is the difference. Right. So the ATM was invented by John Shepherd Barron and Donald Wetzel. So he who invented ATM? These two persons invented the ATM. So here you can expect one question. The ATM was invented by John Shepherd. Next. So where was first ATM was installed? So here we are going to discuss overseas, worldwide, and in the context of India. So the first ATM was set up in 1967 in London. So the first ATM was set up in London at a branch of Barclays Bank. Barclays Bank was the first bank to set up ATM in the world. In which year? 1967. Where? London. Okay. So here 3 points are very important: year, location, and bank. So in the context of India, HSBC, the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, was the first bank to launch ATM in India. So it was launched in Mumbai. So here in India, HSBC launched the first ATM in India at Mumbai in the year 1987. So these two leads to the evolution of ATMs in India. First ATM was set up in London from Barclays Bank, and in India, HSBC set up its first ATM in Mumbai. So what are the functions of ATM? What are the functions of ATM? So let's see one by one function. What one can get? What are the services a bank, an account holder of a bank can utilize through ATM? First one is cash withdrawal. This is the most common function. Every one of us is aware. Cash withdrawal is a primary function. We use ATM for cash withdrawal. Next function is cash deposit. Cash deposit. So now you can find CDMs, cash deposit machines. So a consumer can utilize the ATMs for cash deposit. Next, account information. So if you want to know your account information, you can take the help of ATMs. You can utilize the ATM service. After inserting your card, after typing the PIN, you can get your account info like basic balance, okay, other details you can get through ATM. Next, fund transfer. You can transfer funds from your account to other accounts through ATM. It may be from card to card account or from bank to bank account, whatever be the mode of transaction. Next, mini statement. Mini statement, you can withdraw your statement of last 10 to 15 transactions from ATM. So basically, you have to approach bank in order to print your passbook for your transactions. But if you have ATM near you, you can get some 10 to 15 transactions. What do you call? Mini statement. What was your last purchase, where you swipe your card, all other basic details with regard to your transactions you can get from ATM. What do you call? Mini statement. Mini statement means in the slip you can get some 10 to 15 your last transactions. Next, other account related is request. So not only these three, if any other related account information you want, you can approach ATM. You can utilize the service of ATM. Next, so what are the types of ATM? This is very important. So many of us are aware only one or two types of ATM, but there are good number of ATMs, n number of types. So what are those types? First one is on-site ATM, off-site ATM, work site, mobile ATM, white label ATM, white label ATM, yellow label ATM, pink label ATM, brown label, green label, orange label. So these are the different types of ATM we can use for different purposes. So now we are going to discuss each and every type of ATM. Let's start with on-site ATM. What is on-site ATM? On-site ATM. So what is on-site ATM? See, ATMs are situated either within the branch or close to the premises of the bank. See, you can see the ATMs next to the bank. Suppose here is SBI Bank, next you will find ATM. So those ATMs are called on-site ATMs. See, ATMs are situated either within the bank premises or close to the bank. Hence, these ATMs are called on-site ATMs, right? Off-site ATMs. In these, ATMs are located outside the bank, like shopping malls, railway stations, airports, and other places. So, what is the difference between on-site and off-site? ATM with bank, you can assume it as on-site ATM. ATM, only ATM. If you find any ATM in shopping malls, railway stations, wherever, any other outside public places, those are off-site ATM. This is the difference between on-site and off-site ATM. Clear? Next, worksite ATM. So worksite ATMs are the ATMs that are located within the premises of an organization and generally meant only for the employees of the organization. So basically, a corporate or big corporation company, big corporations, what they'll do in order to facilitate the financial transactions of their employees, so they'll request the banks to set up ATM inside the premises. So these ATMs are called worksite ATMs. So the consumers or the customers or the employees can utilize the ATM services within the office premises. Hence, these are called worksite ATMs. Next, mobile ATMs. So mobile itself moving one place to other place, from one place to other place. Mobile ATM. It is also known as ATM on wheels. ATM on wheels. It is like a mobile vehicle where you will get ATM. ATM is installed on it, where the vehicle moves from one place to other place, one location to other location. It is also known as ATM on wheels. In this, the ATM moves in various areas. See, the ATM moves in various areas for the customers to let them use their services. ICICI Bank was the first private sector bank to start mobile ATM in India. So instead of you approaching the bank, the mobile ATMs will move from one area to other, one locality to other, so that the consumers or the customers can withdraw money. So the ATM changes their place from one location to other location. So in India, ICICI Bank was the first bank to launch this mobile ATM vehicle. Next, white label ATMs. So IndiCash, this is a representative image of IndiCash ATM. This is a white label ATM. What is white label ATM? Let's see. ATMs that are provided by NBFCs, non-banking financial company, are known as white label ATMs. So what are white label ATMs? See, here you will not find any name of the bank. See, no name of the bank. Simple. Okay. These are set up and owned and operated by non-bank entities which are approved by the RBI. So non-banking entities means this ATM does not belong to any other bank. With any card you can utilize, you can withdraw money from this ATM. For that you need to get approval from RBI. Next, Tata was the first company which launched their white label ATMs in the country with the name of IndiCash. Yes, this is IndiCash. IndiCash was launched by Tata. This is the first white label ATM in the country. Next, green label ATMs. Okay, green you can directly interlink with agriculture. So these are the ATMs that are used for agriculture transactions. You can use this green label ATMs. Orange label ATMs. Orange label ATMs are used for share transactions. So green label ATMs are used for agricultural transactions, and this orange label ATMs are used for share transactions. Share in the sense BSE or NSE. They use this orange label ATMs. Yellow label ATMs are used for e-commerce. E-commerce is nothing but online purchase, whatever be the vehicles or any other like Flipkart, Myntra, or Amazon, whatever e-commerce websites. So yellow label ATMs are the ATMs that are used for e-commerce purposes. Okay. So these are the different types of ATMs. Next, pink label ATMs. So these pink label ATMs are mostly given to women, self-help groups, and any other purposes in the corporate world. So pink label ATMs are totally dedicated to women. Brown label ATMs. In this type of ATM, the hardware and lease. So Hardware and lease of the ATM is owned by the service provider, but the cash management and connectivity is banking network provided by the sponsor bank. So sponsor bank means, suppose ICICI, take the example of ICICI. In brown label ATMs, cash management will be taken by the sponsor bank ICICI, and the hardware and lease of the ATM is owned by service provider, whoever be the, could be a Tata, could be or any Infosys or whatever. Okay, service provider is different, sponsor bank. So in brown label ATM, involvement of two stakeholders. One is sponsor bank, the other one is service provider. Okay, that is the difference between brown label ATM and other ATMs. Next, after discussing total ATMs and types of ATMs, now we are into debit card and credit card. So in our day-to-day transactions, every one of us is familiar with what is debit card, what is credit card. But there are slight differences. You can use debit card and credit card for both transactions only. It is only a plastic card, but debit card and credit card has different functions to perform. First, let's see what is debit card and what is credit card. Then we will see what are the differences between debit card and credit card. Let's start. What is a debit card? Debit cards are directly linked to the bank account. Yes. After opening a bank account, like after opening a savings bank account, the bank will issue a checkbook and a plastic card called debit card. So the plastic card, what you call debit card, is directly linked to the bank account, such as salary or savings account. Already we have discussed salary and savings account. When the customer uses debit card, the amount is deducted directly from the bank account. Say for example, if you have a savings bank account, now whatever be, suppose in your account you have 15 to 20,000 rupees balance. Now that card is directly linked to your bank account. Now whatever the purchase you make through this card, after using the card, the amount will be deducted from your account. See, that's what this statement is. When the customer uses debit card, the amount is deducted directly from the bank account. Next, debit cards generally do not levy a cash withdrawal fee. One can get a debit card easily if she have savings or salary accounts. So in order to get debit card, one has to, it is very easy to get the debit card. You need not to follow any criteria. If you open an account in a bank, the bank directly will give you a debit card. And next one, there will be no cash withdrawal fee. Suppose if you have seen any nearest ATM, you can withdraw cash from this debit card. There will be no cash withdrawal fee on your ATM debit card transactions. Next, credit card. Now, credit card gives the benefit of buying now, pay later. So, debit card is prepaid, credit card is postpaid. So, in order to activate your debit card, you have to maintain minimum balance in your account. But in credit card, you can purchase now, you can pay later, like postpaid option. See, credit card gives benefit of buying now, paying later options. Credit cards have monthly credit limits, which will depend on the kind of card. So there will be monthly limit. Suppose with credit card with 25,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, with the minimum balance, you have to use the card within the certain limit. Cash withdrawals on credit card attract a withdrawal fee and interest. So if you want to withdraw cash from credit card through credit card, it will charge, the bankers will charge certain amount, what you call interest fee. See here the difference between debit card and credit card, primary difference. Debit cards won't carry any withdrawal fee, but in credit card you have to pay. So there is a withdrawal fee in credit card withdrawals. Next, credit cards come up to 50 days of interest free credit. So today you swipe your card, you have to pay this after 50 days, like bill cycle time. Most credit cards have basic eligibility criteria based on income. So one can get credit card based on your income, but in debit card one can easily get debit card. But in the context of credit card, there are certain eligibility and certain criteria. What is your income and income source? Both credit cards and debit cards have similar security features. Security point of view, both credit card and debit card have same security features like magnetic strip with the enter pin code or chip, or now you can get in Wi-Fi connectivity card. Just on tapping you can access to the machine. So security features are same for both debit card and credit card, such as SMS notifications, PIN number, OTP, all the same. Both the features are same. Both credit cards and debit cards are used for purchase on online and offline. So you can utilize the credit card and debit card to for online and offline purchases. So this is credit card and debit card differences. So in this session we have discussed ATMs, types of ATMs, debit card and credit card. So majority of the things are similar in the context of credit card and debit card, but there are slight differences. So here you have to remember what are those differences. So in debit card, there will be no withdrawal fee, but in credit card, withdrawal fees is there. Debit card is like prepaid. Like if you have a balance in your account, then only you can utilize your debit card. But credit card is postpaid. Even though you don't have balance, you can utilize the credit card after a specified duration, say 50 days. You can you have to make the repayment. In the context of security features, OTP, PIN number, chip, and Wi-Fi tapping, whatever, both credit card and debit card has same or similar features. That's it. Thank you. Thanks for watching.